But next, let's talk about the Pied Piper, man. Let's talk about the Pied
Piper.
Piper R&B, Kels.
Kels.
Mr. I Believe I Can Fly. R. Kelly
30 years.
What's up?
30 years.
30 years.
Man, got more.
saying-
He got more
they
time
saying
than
for
the age.
him-
He got more time than the age of the girl that he likes.
That's what I heard.
Times two.
Someone told me they just added up the age of all the girls and gave him.
Oh shit.
They're like, yo, let's just add them up.
Oh damn.
Throw that shit at him, boy.
Oh my gosh, and they probably rounded
Yeah,
it
they're
up.
like, we got around it. That shit was probably like 23.
But we still get enough years.
Like, we gotta add some more to that. Yeah, man.
God damn.
30 years, yo. So people, what they saying that's like a life sentence for him because he's like what, 60 something?
Nah,
something
bro.
like that.
He can't. I don't think 60. I think he probably in his 50s.
I think he's 60. He not 60?
Unless time flew.
Nah, he's definitely not in his 50s. He's not in his 50s.
He's
Hold
60, right?
He got to be
I
older.
gotta look at this.
He was a
because-
man when I was a little girl watching him.
Nah.
Yeah, so he got to be like 60, right?
Hold on.
You looking it up?
Yeah, I'm looking at his age up right now.
That's a 60-year-old
Yeah.
man.
55, bro.
Damn, he's 55.
Ooh,
Yeah.
he's young. Oh, he's so young.
I mean, he don't look good for 55. I'll tell you that.
My man is sitting in prison rotting.
Over the worst charge you could ever want in to be fucking sitting in prison. So how do y'all feel? B, let me hear what you got to say first. You think this is
Mamas
too short?
and daddies, everybody else that was involved need to go to jail too.
Okay, so you saying that everyone else needs to also be locked up, not just R. Kelly.
I have a 15-year-old. Ain't no way she's gonna be in any kind of place with some grown man that I don't even, not even family, even with family sometimes. You know, you might have that uncle, you know what I mean? But anyways, you're not gonna be somewhere by yourself with a grown man because of a career. I don't
Okay, let's
care.
say what if it was a grown man that was like an artist that had at the point had no history of doing things like this you didn't know of, and he promised you that he could get your daughter to be in the studios, take her to Hollywood. You still wouldn't leave her
No.
with him?
Hell, nah.
No, because if you didn't have a history, she might be the first. What are you talking about?
True.
It's gonna happen. It starts somewhere,
yeah.
and we know it starts where there's a little bit of smoke. That didn't look weird to you? That a grown man is not even feeling weird about having your little daughter around him by himself and asking you, like, come on, man. Well, no matter what the situation is, like, nah.
Yeah,
I don't care. Somebody knows. The man was not sneaky like that. He had a whole system going on. All those people snitching on him knew. Why you snitching on him now?
Yeah, I
it's
feel like a lot of them. Let me not say that they knew, like, knew that R. Kelly touching their children. I don't want to say that, right?
Oh, you talking about the parents?
The parents, yeah.
Some of them knew.
Yeah, I don't want to say they knew that he was like, because that is like, I want to say it's extreme thought, because I can understand why you think that, but that's like extreme for them to know that that's happening. But I feel like they probably thought in their head, yo, this is weird, but I don't want to stop it because I don't want to stop whatever comes from it. You know what I'm saying?
The bag.
Now,
The
okay,
bag.
now with that being said, those parents, like the ones you're talking about, if that's the case with them, do you think R. Kelly should do time for that situation?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think he should still.
Yeah, everybody
Still be time.
involved needs to be in trouble. Now,
I feel like,
no matter what, I'm a 15-year-old that's not protected. So everybody around me who didn't protect me or is a perpetrator should be incarcerated.
And you know what I was thinking? R. Kelly ain't the one holding the camera. Somebody got to be holding the motherfucking camera. Somebody has to have been in that room out there, right? Like,
nah, there's definitely a lot of people that knew that's
maybe one or two more people in that room.
that's getting away with with it. There's a lot of people that definitely knew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, and I agree with B. I feel like everyone that knew what he was doing and the full extent of it, especially, should have some sort of repercussion. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't. But we know how the system works. When everyone's involved in something, the people that are willing to snitch, you know what I mean? You're gonna get less time. That it is what it
Yeah.
is.
Or no
Or
time,
no
right?
time, which is usually the goal. So I feel like everyone involved that, and this charge that we're talking about here, we're talking about um, underage child stuff. We're talking about sex trafficking. That's like that's like, ain't nobody trying to do time for that shit. So I feel like once they got his associates and his colleagues together and they told him the situation, most of them were more than happy to sell him down the river. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they don't make you think that it's something deeper than what actually happened, where you can get all these people that you know was a part of this whole sex trafficking and not give them no time just to take down one person. It has to be something deeper why you're attacking this one man to the point where other people that you know who helped his operation ain't gonna get no time at all. You just want him down.
I mean, I think it's kind of just like with what we're seeing with the Young Thug thing. It's like their goal normally is to catch whoever the ringleader is, and when the ringleader is someone who's famous in power, it makes it even more enticing for them. For like, when by them I mean like the police, detectives, DA, whatever. So yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, even if a billion other people are involved in this thing, it's kind of clear that Robert Kelly was the ringleader here. So it's like, I get why they're specifically targeting him, but I
But
don't
those
think
people are
he
still
should be.
capable of doing something like that or joining forces with somebody else because that's what they know. That's what they do.
What,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what you mean? Like it's a bigger thing, like a whole, like a. Yeah, I get
yeah.
you. Yeah, yeah. It was for sure that. It was for sure that. And I'm sure there. Look, I can tell you this. I could promise you, there's probably even other entertainers, R&B singers, rappers. You know what I'm saying? Who was involved or knew what he was doing. That of course is not gonna say nothing, and he's in a position where he's probably not. He can't say nothing. So, you know.
For sure.
But as far as time, what you think? What you think? 30 years is a little bit too much, or you think that's right on the money?
Like people said, you can't really put a time on people's trauma and life changing experiences,
Yep.
you know. So whatever time he's given is good enough for me because at the end of the day, you really like manipulated and played with a lot of shoot. You played with Aaliyah, and bitch, you should have got time since then. So I don't condone any type of pedophilia
Got you.
at
Got you.
all. I think they just need to be off the streets and stay off the streets because if that's what they like, they're never gonna stop liking it. So they did go away.
That's true.
That's
Don, what
true.
you think? What you think?
Yeah, I'm on that same route. I mean, like you said, pedophilia. He not gonna come out and stop liking little girls, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
He clearly has a problem.
yeah, he
He
gonna
said,
come
"I'm
out.
an older man that likes all women."
He gonna
Okay,
come,
like,
especially
I don't discriminate.
my man was singing about this stuff. He gonna come right back out and do the same damn shit, man. Unfortunately, he needs to be locked up.
Yeah, he definitely got a problem, man. I don't know. I don't know. And there was the crazy things. Like I feel like he had, there was back in the day when this first came to light, and he was getting mixed up and caught in it. He beat the trial. Everyone kind of hushed up and was quiet about it, you know. And somehow he got entangled into this web again, and this time it cost him 30 years.
Oh
Or I
He
guess
got entangled because he had those girls that he wouldn't let talk to his mom and daddy.
my
Like
man's
yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
my man's got away with it and went harder. That's what happened.
You gotta do
yeah,
some
he
time.
tried to start a
But
cult.
you know what though? I feel like the world and the law even didn't so much care about like the sex tape and the girl or whatever. They more so cared about the cult and the human trafficking and him having these girls hostage. I think that's what everyone was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You need to be stopped. Like, so
Them girls turned on him when they couldn't get that bag no more, fighting
yeah,
each
so I
other.
think that's why you got to keep up with the bag. You got to keep giving them the bag. You know what I'm saying? You start something. What they say, you open Pandora's box. You can't close that shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
He started something with those young women, and I don't blame him. If you kidnapped me when I was 15, 16, you've been paying for everything in my life since. You better keep that shit up.
And then she came to her senses and realized this was not right with how she was living.
Right.
Eventually, and
I don't
you
get
could
why
hear
he
her.
had to. I feel like he could have done this without the aspect of like trying to keep them from speaking to their family and like keeping them from the world.
He was very jealous man. They said this man said he would go play basketball because he loved playing basketball. Y'all know how y'all boys love. He was like that. He got to go play basketball. Have all his girls there, and when he has the ball, everybody has to look. Anybody else has the ball, they have to turn away and look away.
Oh my
What the
god,
fuck?
that's what I'm saying, bro.
When
Had
they went
issues,
to
bro.
when they went to Disney World and they only had a guy to be their tour guide. The assistant who booked them, because they didn't have a girl to be their tour guide. The assistant who booked them, he said he docked my pay for that day, and and they had to find a female right away.
Oh, because R. Kelly
There
wanted
was
a female.
only women, or he don't want them looking at no guys in the eyes, nothing. Like the man was playing basketball, y'all supposed to cheer him on, and it's up.
Niggas said turn around. Don't even look at them niggas playing. Yo, I'm like, why am I here?
Yeah, I thought I here to watch basketball.
Nigga, like, I could be in the crib. What the fuck? Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it was a lot of weird rules. And
yeah, man. One of the on Wednesday before they sentenced him, he one of the victims did like a victim impact statement or whatever, and she said, some of the things this man did to me, I got to take to my grave. I couldn't even tell on the stand. I wouldn't tell anybody. I had to take it to my grave.
That's crazy, bro.
It's cold. It's fucked up. Well,
That's
he had them
nuts.
girls do it,
you
man.
have a lifestyle. You have a lifestyle, and you're kind of scared of not having it anymore when you get accustomed to a certain lifestyle somebody's giving you. So you think because you got these bags and this and that maybe it is okay. Maybe this is how it is.
I think it's more like when you sick in the head and you get a lot of money. Cause he's.
I'm talking about for the girls dealing with that.
Yeah, for sure that too. But I'm in R. Kelly's case, he was mentally messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
From all the stuff that I guess happened in his childhood. Apparently, he got touched or raped in his childhood. I don't know the details on that, but
talented. But,
and he got a lot of money, and he was.
I feel like
mentally messed up.
I feel like some guys with a lot of money or who acquires a lot of money in that fashion, when it comes to start dating women, because if you look at Elvis, why he ain't in jail? His wife was 14 years old.
I know, yeah.
Facts.
Priscilla, whatever her name is, she was pregnant. And she had a baby and everything with him by like 17, 18 or something like that. I feel like those guys, Prince too, Prince girl was like 17, 18 that he got with.
My man was following in the footsteps.
You get what I'm saying? He's just following in the footsteps of, think about it. Those girls, and I'm not trying to condone none of this shit, but those girls come straight, are very young. They have no experiences. So you feel like you can trust her more because she hasn't known anyone or a man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you feel like she loves you for you because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's one of those like.
Yeah.
I feel like you ain't never been with nobody. Like you're mine. Like this is mine. And I just feel like that's what they do when they grab these little girls. Like it's just they look like God. They look like God to somebody because of the fact that
that's true.
I got a bag. You're brand new to dating. You're not gonna want to go nowhere. I'm the highest of the highest. You ain't never been nowhere. I could tell you nobody else is gonna want you. I could do all these things to you because you're so young and impressionable. So
it's easy to like manipulate them.
That's true.
So I don't even think. So sometimes I don't even think it's just I'm attracted to little girls. I'm attracted to the innocence and the inexperience of it all,
which mostly comes with little girls.
Like, yeah. You're right.
You can't do that to me. I'm 33. Like, okay.
See, that's why your age R. Kelly don't like that. He don't want
he fucking with me. Like,
no, you don't want that. 33.
33. And you'll think that like he thinks it's because I'm old and I look old. It's not because I look old. Like, bitch, there's nothing I can manipulate over here, or not for long. Not for long.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No. But real quick. So before we move on from that, what about the music? R. Kelly's music, is it officially dumb? Can't play it at the party. Can't play it at the function. How y'all feel about the music?
I try not to bring it up no more, but I'll play it in my home sometimes. If it shuffles in one of these playlists that still got them,
Yeah.
So be
it.
I'm sorry, I ain't giving up that R. Kelly's, man. That man.
I ain't giving up. I ain't giving it
that
up.
man made some fire music.
Side to side.
I'm still stepping
Yeah,
in the name of love, man.
for real,
Still
for
playing
real,
that.
for real. But yeah, like
Because all these other guys, like I mentioned, wives were very young, and their
Yeah.
parents handed them to those men.
True.
That's true.
Yeah, man. Shout out Ignition. Ignition is a fucking good song.
For real,
the
bro.
remix and the regular one. I cannot stop playing that. Oof.
I was like 10 or something when that came out. I would just love that part when it comes.
Classic.
The sad thing is that he probably wrote these songs about little girls, but
Yep.
just go hard, bro.
Just try not to think of little girls when you sing them, please. Hey.
Yo, hot and fresh out the kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
Baby, rolling that body.
Hey, black guys, pull up.
Yo, I kill you tripping, bro.
Jeez.
Yo, all right, but moving on.